Jaylen Brown was on a podcast, did an interview, said that he turned down a $50 million sneaker endorsement deal because he did not like the part of the contract that says they have some input into what you say publicly, the morality clause or what have you. One of the great dudes in the NBA, but said, if I'm not free to go ahead and express myself, I'm not signing it. He's like, I am not going to do that. I am who I am.
Respect that.
I'm going to speak out. And he took it one step further. He launched his own sneakers. He was like,
put out my shoes.
Put his own brand out. So he said, I'm going to create something. I want to make sure that people can afford it, so I'm not going to go over the top. That was his statement. Brand that gives back, make sure kids of all walks of life can have them, and it's not about just the price tag. Giving up $50 million to not be restricted.
I respect it because, you know, you shouldn't want somebody to speak for you. At the same time, $50 million's a lot. That's a big deal.
So his specific statement was, you sign these contracts, you have these little catchphrases that are in there, like if you say anything controversial or anything that disrupts your ecosystem of our company, we terminate the deal, terminate your contract, so you can't have a voice. I'm not doing that. He said a lot of our celebrities and our athletes, they never speak up, they never say anything because they risk whatever their contract is. So I don't like compromising my voice for nothing or nobody. I told them I'll just have to pass.
Listen, and look at the world we live in, Bill. It's so hard to keep your mouth shut when you look around at what's going on in this world. And when you got a platform and you like, and people are looking at you and expect you to have an opinion, and then you got to just sit there and be quiet.
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's tough, man. So I respect it. It might be hard for me. If you know, like, look, for me to turn down $50 million is going to be extremely tough.
Yeah.
But for you, because, Bill, you have a problem. I can't control myself here sometimes.
That's true.
I ain't making nowhere near $50 million.
But would you be more controlled if you were?
No!
Like you all of a sudden had a whole lot to lose.
No, I would not be, because I'd have so much money and so much access that I'd be less controlled. Because I feel like I could just throw elbows at everybody
He's
now.
killing his negotiation with management right now.
That's like, keep him broke. Keep him broke so we can keep him in control.
Note to management is, if you pay Mike G, you're not going to be able to control him.
Right, you're going to have a problem.
Morgan and I on the other hand.
I can literally be tamed.
We're not being controlled. We're just genuinely positive and happy people.
Yeah.